Welcome to my Strixhaven MTG Arena Premier draft. We're going with some draft picks. Or there's a Sedgemoor, which is just pretty absurd. 3/2 menace with ward, pay 3 life, and then make a bunch of pest tokens. Plunk, good removal. Rip apart, good removal. Lash of Malice, good removal. Inkling, something's like fine. Lesson. We'll take the Sedgemoor, which it's really good. Favorable time zone for the win, cool. I have not really liked Aether Helix, honestly. I just have, I don't know. There's probably a deck that really wants this. I mean, I guess bounce spells can't be terrible because they are good against fractals, but man, like I've had plenty of decks where I like look at the yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people in black after this, which hurts, but it's not my problem. I guess it's pack 2 problem. Oh, this pack's so much worse. Like Barry in books, Professor of Zoomancy. Yeah. So I just want the bear. I guess I took the bear. Right. Like none of these uncommons are like making me go crazy for them. Professor versus Barry, yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily. I'm not like addicted to playing this card. I think Barry is a really good removal, but you can't really play Demir. Is like the problem. Like again, because of fractals, like Barry in books is pretty good because just like destroys like target fractal. This is just like value. It's a 5/4 for 4 functionally. It's like the Zoomancy bear, but we'll see what happens. Ledge Mage, I like. This is like kind of an okay trick. Lorehold Excavation. Some people say this is insane. I kind of just want to take the Pledge Mage though. It's big. Can play it in black also if needed to. This is not the lesson I want to pick up right now. I think we just take the Pledge Mage over a Fortifying Draw or Lorehold Excavation. This is also for like fine value, but I don't know how good it is. I'm just like a Pledge Mage. That's what I'm thinking here. Hmm. Lash of Malice, Heated Debate, Creative Outburst, Elemental Summoning. Infuse of Vitality is not bad either. Do I take the? I think I take the Lash of Malice. Yeah. Passing a Heated Debate and a Creative Outburst makes me think Prismari could be open, but I'm not really seeing like a huge reason to like jump off right now. It's not like a big deal. I'm just like a Lash. It's pretty good. Another Lash, Pest Summoning, or Pest Summoning. I want the Pest, but I think I will play at 2 Lashes in my deck for sure. I do think this card's pretty good. The Wormhole Serpent. We'll take a Lash of Malice. Number 2. Scourge Colony. This is like okay. It's not really that broken. It's like a. It's just like a divination that you play on turn 3, but it costs 2 mana, so like you can maybe play like a 1 drop. Deadly Brew is something that I haven't played. I don't know. I'm willing to try it out if I get a bunch of pests. To be honest, I could try it with pests, right? Because that's the best thing. You just sack like your pest to get your other guy back. Fine. This pack's really bad. Like I'm looking at Archway Commons or like a Scry Land. I don't really think I want an Infusion or an Arrogant Poet in Witherbloom. Yeah. This is kind of a bad pack for most people. I think like the best card is like the Spirit Summoning. I'm just gonna take the Silver Quill Campus. Kill their dork before you have something in play, yeah. No, there's definitely wow, another Lash of Malice. Pack's pretty bad outside of that, so I will take a third Lash of Malice. I have seen barely any green card. A fourth Lash of Malice. Also the Rip Apart Wield. It could be lore holds open, but it always feels like lore hold goals are like really easy to get, and like I don't know, there's like another lash, but I'm kind of reaching like the maximum of removal spells. Crushing seems so no, I don't know. I just feel like that's not a great effect. I mean, I guess drawing to I don't know. I just don't really like a 4 cost draw spell. Yeah, so Lorehold is really, really open, by the way, but I don't think we can switch into that. There's a chance I play a Dissector if I get a bunch of pests. Yeah, there's been no green this pack, which feels bad. So black's like open and like Lorehold's open, but not like anything else. Really awkward. Yeah, Lorehold is super, super open if that wheels, because that card's pretty busted in Lorehold, but I think it's like the big play. Scourge Colony, yeah, Lorehold, every card you want in Lorehold is yours, basically, in this draft. It sucks. Suxor. I'm gonna like take this so that people go to Lorehold. Lorehold is Boros, yeah, yeah. Boros. All the dragons approach us. Um, That's a card I would actually consider splashing, even though it's a little bit slow on the splash. This card's pretty absurd, I think. I mean, I don't mind the other bear. We could also just go into Silver Quill if it's really open. This card's insane. I just want to take it, actually. Like, we might just abandon green, maybe, if green's not open. Yeah. White didn't seem very open either, outside of, like, lore holes. So, like, red and black were open last pack, basically. I'm just gonna take the Sparring Regimen, that's pretty broken. Yeah, no, I agree, it's broken. Alright, show me, like, a Killian. If I see, like, a Killian, I could go into, like, Silver Quill. Though Silver Quill doesn't really want to play, like, 4 Lash and Malice either, because usually you just don't want to sit there, like, picking off their stuff. You want to put down the threat, right? You want to put down the threats in, Silver Quill. I don't know. Yeah, if I saw like a bunch of blood researchers, I'd be more into keeping like Witherbloom. Like if I saw like a bunch of blood researchers, ooh, Bookworm, man. This is like the decision point. Bookworm, or do I just take like the combat professor and go into Silver Quill? Man, I think I'm supposed to take the Bookworm. Maybe green's gonna be open this direction. This is not the Silver Quill card I was looking for. It was Killian. I think I take Killian over Bookworm. This is like not amazing in Silver Quill. I'm just gonna take the Bookworm. I can just splash the Sparring Regimen. I think I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, White's not Mage Hunter's Onslaught, I guess. Yeah, White's not looking super open. I could just maybe see taking this Access Tunnel too. I like Access Tunnel a lot. We're not set up super great for an Access Tunnel, but I think I just take the Mage Hunter's Onslaught to get like a big removal. I do like having a big. I like having a one big removal in these colors. One downside with like these Silver Quill deck or these hey there Bob these Witherbloom decks is just not having a way to like close a game. Like just sitting there and being like I can't close the game because like there's not a lot happening. Yeah, so Prismari was the answer. Divide by zero, Berrien books. I'm looking at like taking a cram session or like even this horrible campus guide because splashes for sparring regimen. I don't know. I guess I could take the campus guide, the splash for regimen. You like to cram, yeah. I guess it could trigger my life gain payoffs. White is kind of open this direction. Annihilation's like okay as like a lesson. I actually found this card to be kind of bad. Bayugroff. It's kind of bad. Like, you need to have a bunch of pests. I might just take the Annihilation so I have it for like a lesson. It's not like the best lesson, but you can just like kind of grab it when you need it. Like, yeah, so these white cards are like the Professor and the Pilgrim is much better than Bayugroff and the Introduction Annihilation, but I don't know. I think this card's not that great. It's like it's okay, but you know, just to take it, whatever. I said it was not great, and they took it anyways. Yeah, so red's open. I said red and black were open, by the way. Pigment Storm. Yeah, black white is not very open, I guess. Let's take the charge through. Yeah, Lorehold was really open. Boros is super open, which kind of. What? Yeah, Boros is really, really open. Damn, I should have just jumped into Boros. Team Pendant, I guess, over like a campus. It gives trample. Like, it's bad, but it does give trample to like the Zoomancy and maybe like the the Witherbloom Pledge Mage kind of appreciates having trample actually. Yeah, so Prismari and Lorehold were the answers. Like, I don't think I want an Essence Infusion. This is pretty garbage, but maybe it gets in because it can get flying occasionally. Snakeskin Veil. I don't mind that when I have like some really large creatures that I kind of don't want them to die or get exiled. Like, I don't really want my Bookworm to get exiled. It's pretty terrible. Like, I could see taking the Archway Commons, but I think I'd take the Snakeskin Veil to keep my guy alive. Now I'm thinking about the Archway Commons or this Introduction Annihilation for my Cram. Right? I might just take the Archway Commons because I do have Witherbloom Campus. All right, yeah. Like I mean I already knew that Prismari and Lorehold were super open. I don't think I want to play Square Up as a combat trick. I'll take the Witherbloom Campus. Well, if I don't have anything else, I guess I'll take the Square Up, but I don't want to really play it. I'm taking the Secret Rendezvous because it's flavorful. Yeah, there are just so many Lorehold cards going around. Well, were we splashing white after all, or were we splashing Kasmina? Because I'm not even like missing out on anything, like unless I want a second cram session. I don't think I'm gonna splash both the Regimen and the Kasmina. I don't know, maybe I'm greedy. I'm gonna take the Kasmina though. I'm not missing out on anything. I definitely should have been Lorehold this draft. Poopy as it is. Kasmina is really busted though. Yeah, Prismari command. So whoever is in Prismari is super happy. There's an Eliminate, which is fine. I don't think this is a tenured Inkcaster deck. We don't really have that many ways of getting counters on guys, like Snakeskin Veil and basically that. It is Eliminate, yeah, it's like the removal spell. Did I get a Sciences? No, I can't get a Sciences. I could get a Rise of Extus or a Pest Summons, though. Man, this is really close. I don't think I actually have any lessons, do I, right? I do feel like Rise of Extus is really good, but I don't have any lessons to get with it. I might just want to get the Pest Summoning. This is really close. Like, maybe I just get like a really bad lesson. I do feel like this card's really good. Honor Troll. No Snakeskin Veil. I don't really have the life gain for Honor Troll. Oh, I only have like 8 creatures. I might actually need to take the Honor Troll. I just realized I'm not playing that many creatures. I might just need to take this Honor Troll to have like a creature. Yeah, 8 creatures is really low for like Witherbloom. I mean, we have a lot of removal, I guess. I don't think I drafted this deck correctly by any means. Witherbloom Apprentice seems pretty solid. I think I do need the 2-drop. Another Deadly Brew. Agonizing Remorse. I don't know. This is really awkward. Yeah, it's supposed to be in Lorehold. I think I just play the campus guide just to have like a way of getting like an island at this point. I guess I could take the Silver Quill campus to try and get the sparring regimen. I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know. I mean, I don't know. This is really bad because I don't really want to play novice dissectors. Okay, yeah, this is really, really bad. So Lorehold was really, really open. I was not supposed to do this. You might have to play like a Spine Karok. That's how you know something went wrong with the deck if you're playing Spine Karok. Right? Biograph for my, or Leather Acceptance. I guess Leather Acceptance does let me play the Kasmina, potentially. I don't know, another Leather Acceptance. This is really awkward. I'm gonna see if this is actually a playable deck. I don't think it is, though, is like the problem. I feel like we just kind of got really messed up. Maybe just got a little bit fixated on the black cards, and then like all of a sudden like somebody jumped into like black and started taking all the black cards, right? It feels like that's what happened. I don't know. Have you just like felt like that was gonna happen sometimes? Yeah, if you're playing like Novice Dissector, something went wrong in your deck. I feel like something went really wrong. We also have all these learn cards and no learn, right? It's like the downside is just this thing. I don't know. This is really awkward. I'm just playing a vanilla 2-3. How do you get like a bunch of learn? How do you just get like all these learn cards and then like no actual lessons? I actually don't know. That just seems kind of insane. I think there is a downside to like playing a bunch of Deadly Brews because if your opponent also has like pests, they just sack the pest tokens to the brew and then it's really bad, right? You're just kind of going like, well, that kind of sucked. I don't know. This team pendant seems really bad with like 11 creatures and like no token makers. This is like a 5-drop here. You just don't have a lot of stuff to sack to it. Novice Dissector's like a hill giant. We made like the 10 creature Witherbloom deck. Like this is never triggering, right? This is never triggering like the sparring regimen. It's really hard to trigger sparring regimen when you have like no creatures. Right? It's just like who knows? I mean, that's not like a real mana base either. Give me a second. You guys can try to actually make like a real mana base out of this. We're gonna make a real mana base out of you. I don't know. This is definitely something I want to wait and come back to it like later. Like maybe like a month later. Like 13, 12. Color Brew or Lash. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here. Mana wise. I'm probably not going to play this right away because uh yeah, this is not I'm just gonna like leave this as like an exercise, like think about what I did and stuff. Like I said, it might just be like I need to like practice draft fundamentals. I don't know. Who knows? But if you like this video, please check out the stream at twitch.tv/MercurioBlue. I'll catch you in the next one.